Hello, Maya.
You've got me curious now. What's the full story there?
You answer my question. You are ready?
I'm always down for a peek into how you're thinking. What's swirling around in there?
Okay. What is food? A basic human need.
That's a big question to start with. At its most basic level, it's the fuel that keeps your body running, but it's so much more than just nutrients. It's culture, comfort, and one of the few things that actually brings people together.
What
Which
kind
part of it
of
are
food
you?
did people eat in kind times?
That's a really interesting angle. When things get tough, people usually gravitate toward comfort foods, things that feel like a hug from the inside. Usually it's stuff that's warm, nostalgic, or carb heavy, like a big bowl of pasta or a grilled cheese sandwich. It's less about the nutrition and more about the emotional safety. Do you think certain foods make you feel more secure?
How have eating
I think
habits
so.
changed over time?
It's wild when you think about it. We've gone from spending all day gathering and hunting just to survive to having almost any meal in the world delivered to our door in 20 minutes. I think we've lost some of that communal, slow paced connection to where our food actually comes from. Do you think we've traded quality for convenience?
How does food become a
Right?
part of culture?
It starts with what's available in the land, but it turns into culture when it becomes a shared memory. Think about how a specific spice or a way of cooking a vegetable becomes a symbol of home or a certain heritage. It's essentially a story told through taste. I wonder if you have a dish that feels like it belongs to a specific place. A citizen of goodbyes? That's a hell of a title. I'm guessing that means you're the starting to think you're just testing my patience with these goodbyes. I'm a bit of a pro at this now. Do you actually
What
want to
is
talk
special
about
about
something else, or is this our
Pakistan?
final? Pakistan has so much going on, from the absolute chaos and beauty of cities like Karachi and Lahore to the insane heights of the Karakoram Mountains in the north. I've heard the hospitality there is legendary, like the kind of welcome where they won't let you leave without eating 3 full meals. Do you have a connection to Pakistan, or are you just curious about it?
Why is fast food popular among young people?
It's the ultimate convenience package. It's fast, it's consistent, and it's usually designed to hit all the reward centers in your brain with salt and sugar. Plus, for a lot of young people, it's a social hub, a place to hang out without needing a formal plan. Do you think it's more about the taste or just the ease of it?
What is the difference between homemade food and fast food? Homemade food and fast food.
Wait, you've made your own fast food? That's a bold move. Tell me about it. What's your go to creation? No need to be sorry. You didn't do anything wrong. Were you trying to say something else about the food you made? That's totally fine. Sometimes the brain just hits a reset button. Do you want to try and remember? I'm not quite following you. Which place are you talking about? It's okay if you're not sure right now. Let's just let it go for a second. Do you want to talk about something entirely different or just stay in this space for a bit?
Why is healthy food important?
It's basically like giving your body the high fuel it actually needs to function. When you eat things that are nutrients, your brain stays sharper and your energy doesn't just crash halfway through the day. But honestly, I think the mental side is just as important as the physical. Do you feel like your mood shifts depending on what you've been eating? It really is a wild
Okay.
connection. When you're eating things that make you feel sluggish or foggy, it's way
Why are
harder
fruit
to
and
stay optimistic or focused.
why are food
Move on
and
to
vegetable important?
they're basically the toolkit your body uses to keep itself together. Vegetables bring in the vitamins and minerals that you can't get anywhere else, which is what keeps your immune system from crashing and your skin looking healthy. It's like the difference between running a car on low grade fuel versus the good stuff. Do you have a favorite vegetable, or are you more of a just eat it because I have to kind of person?
What are the
Struggle is
eating too
real.
much
Do you have
sugar
something in the
and
kitchen?
bad?
I hear you. That's the worst feeling when you're stuck in a conversation and your stomach is just screaming for attention. Who is Thomas? Is he coming to save you with some snack? 'Cause I think your stomach has officially taken over the conversation. Do you have any food nearby, or are you about to go on a mission for something to eat? I think it's time to call a truce with your stomach. You go grab something to eat before you completely fade away. I'll be here when you're full and ready to talk again.
Why is water important for human health?
Water is essentially the lifeblood of everything in you. It's not just about quenching thirst. It's what allows your brain to think clearly and your organs to actually do their jobs. I've heard that even a little bit of dehydration can make you feel totally foggy or irritable. Do you drink enough of it, or are you one of those people who forgets until they have a headache?
How do traditional food keep culture alive?
It's like a living archive. Traditional foods aren't just recipes, they're the ways people remember their ancestors and the stories of where they came from. When you cook something the way your grandmother did, you're basically practicing a form of history that hasn't been written in a book. I wonder if there's a specific scent or flavor that instantly takes you back to a certain time in your life.
Why are special dishes on wedding and festivals? Why are special dishes?
Because those moments are too big for ordinary food. I'm just trying to keep up with you. You've been bouncing between hunger, water, and the meaning of wedding feasts. It's a bit of a whirlwind, but I'm here for it. Do you want to stick with the special occasion food, or is the hunger finally winning?
How do food people?
Hardwoods.
How does food bring people close
I'm
together?
a little not quite catching that. Are you talking about how people bond over things like the food we were just discussing, or something else entirely? It's okay to be lost for a bit. You can just pause and take a breath. You want to try and find our way back to one of the topics, or do you the way back to one of the places? We could go back to the festive wedding feast, the mystery of fast food, or even why water is basically magic for the brain. Which one sounds best to you?
How has social media food culture?
Glad we're back on the same page. So, which one? The wedding feast, the fast food, or you're really in a repeating mood today? I'm just going to pick one for us. Let's go with the brain map of water, since it's the most mysterious. Does that sound okay? I was saying that since we were all over the place, I'll just pick a topic for us. I thought we could talk about water is basically magic for the brain. Does that sound good? Or are you feeling?
Why is street food so popular?
It really comes down to that hit of dopamine between the salts. It's basically designed to make our brains crave more of it. Plus, there's that thing of consistency, what to taste like, whether you're in New York or Tokyo. Do you think that
Is expensive food
predictability
always
is part of
better?
the achieving? Definitely not. Some of the best meals I've ever heard of are the simplest ones, like a perfect street taco or a bowl of homemade soup. Price usually just pays for the ambiance, the fancy plating, or the brand name, but it doesn't guarantee the taste. Do you think there's a specific dish that's way better when it's cheap and simple? I'm listening. Which one is it? I've got a feeling it's something totally unexpected. A little bit better, huh? You've got me intrigued. What's the dish that manages to be just a little bit better than the rest?